Okay, welcome to the Categorize Whether a Web Page Shows an Apartment for Rent hit. So the object of this hit is to categorize whether the web page you see on the left of the page shows an apartment for rent, a house or condo for rent, or doesn't show either of those things. So let's just walk through some examples, and that'll probably be the easiest way to illustrate what we're talking about. So let's accept this first hit, which I will do, and automatically accept the ones in the future. This page doesn't list any apartment or houses for rent. It is about property management, but there are no specific properties listed. So we'll go ahead and click number 3. Page does not show an apartment or house for rent. Okay, on the second hit, again, no apartment listings shown, just some text, so page does not show. We'll click and move on. Okay, this page now looks promising. It looks like we do actually have an apartment for rent here. This is Polo's Apartment Homes. It's one building, and what we're looking for is one building. If there are multiple units within that building like we have here, that's fine, just as long as there's one building. If this were a page that had, 10 buildings listed, then we would again click number 3. But because there's only one building here, and this is exactly what we want, we'll click number 1, Apartments for Rent. Okay, on this page it looks like we don't have anything for rent. It's just a home page, so we hit number 3. Okay, this page has many listings, and again we're looking for just one listing on the page, so because there are so many on this page, we again click number 3. Okay, this page again, looks like it doesn't have one particular unit, so we'll hit number 3. This page also looks like a listing for a business. It's not a rental property, so we'll hit number 3. Okay, this page is talking about one particular apartment, and it's got the features of that apartment, so we'll go ahead and hit Apartment for Rent. Okay, this is just an About Us page, so we'll click number 3. And here we have multiple listings on one page, plus it says for sale here at the top. So for this, we'll hit number 3, because we're not interested in properties for sale, just properties for rent. Okay, this looks promising. It looks like we've got an apartment here. Looks like one building on the page, which is exactly what we want. So we'll hit number 1, Apartments for Rent. Okay, this looks like a home page or something. There isn't a specific listing, so we'll click number 3. Page does not show an apartment for rent. Okay, this page may, well, there after it comes in, looks like, yes, it is featuring one apartment. That's exactly what we want, so we'll hit Apartment for Rent. Okay, this page looks like it doesn't have a specific listing on it, so we'll hit Page Does Not Show. Okay, this looks like it may have information on it, but it's not coming through, so there isn't really anything useful here, so we'll click Page Does Not Show. Okay. So this does look like one individual building that's being featured here, so we'll click number 1, Apartments for Rent. Okay. And here it looks like we are featuring one unit, which is exactly what we want, and it looks like this is a house for rent because it uses the words home. So for this one, please be careful to notice the difference between apartments and houses. This one is a house for rent, so we'll click number 2. House for Rent. Okay, and this page looks like it is just featuring one building. We've got 2 units in Plumtree Park, which is exactly what we want. It's referred to as an apartment, so let's go ahead and click Apartment for Rent. Just ignore that error. And this page actually looks promising, but when you look at it, it looks like there are multiple buildings listed here. And again, we just want pages that feature one building or one house for rent. So for this, we'll click number 3. Okay, and this page doesn't have a listing on it, so we'll click number 3. This page has multiple listings, so again, multiple listings gets a number 3 as well. And this page doesn't have any listings, so we'll click number 3. Okay, and now it looks like we've got an apartment again. Just one listing on the page, which is what we want. So we'll click number 1, apartments for rent. And this page doesn't have any listings on it, so we'll click number 3. Okay, and on this page again, we've got multiple listings on one page, which we don't want, so this gets number 3. Okay, I think I've talked through all the possible examples of what we could be looking for. So thank you and good luck, and please let us know if you have any questions. Remember, we're looking for web pages that show a single apartment building or house for rent. Multiple units in the same building is okay, but multiple buildings gets option number 3. One building gets option number 1, and if it's a house, you click number 2. Thank you very much.